Everybody, welcome back. I'm Zach, this is MetaZoo, YouTube channel dedicated to all things that are good in the world. Today we're going to be discussing the silhouette of the pinnacle, but before we do any of that, let's take a step back and look at everything that's going on this month. We have the Revive skateboards coming out, super excited. I can't wait to put those up on my wall. We have Wilderness coming out, of course, at the end of the month. And then I just read on the Discord today that we have this thing called Magicast, which apparently was one of the original names for MetaZoo. That's going to be coming out as a like a mini set, so I'm looking forward to that too. Go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know what you're looking forward to. Other than that, we're going to be opening some Series 0 MetaZoo TOPPs, and let's get into it. Alright everybody, today we're going to be talking TOPPs. Series 0, essentially the first edition of TOPPs for MetaZoo. So the interesting thing about these is they came out a little while ago, and they had a bit of an issue. So you might be able to see it here. This box here is a bit packed full, and it's kind of hard to push in. It resists my push, right? This one here, on the other hand, it kind of bends in no problem. The issue they had with the release of these was they had these foam pieces put in there to try to throw people off via weighing the boxes. The problem is it didn't work. You can tell which ones do have the foam, which ones don't have the foam. Now the issue is that the ones without the foam that are a certain weight come with are essentially not guaranteeing, but hinting at that you're going to be getting a better card. There's a video by Argos Anonymous. I'm going to go ahead and link that below. But what I'm going to do is, to start off, I want to go ahead and weigh my collection here. We're going to do one at a time. I got my lucky boys up there. Alright. Depending on the weight, depends on what I'm going to do, or which one I'm going to open. So that scale zeroed out. Actually, I'll zero it out one more time just to be safe. Okay. That one is, the first one is 95.5 grams. Okay. Now I think the average is 96 for most people, but this scale may be a little bit different. I just bought this today. That one's 93. Call it 92.5. That sounds good. So right off the bat, these two, they both don't have, like, this one doesn't have the foam. You can feel it, neither does this one, and there's a vast difference between the two of these. So this one is more than likely going to have the a chase card that we want. So that's 1 and 2. I weighed these previously. I just want to show you all the difference here. So that's 95.5. Again, compared to that second one, this third one here has a pretty vast difference. All of them don't have the foam except the very last one. You'll see that in a second here. Okay, 95.5. No foam. No foam. 95.5. Look at that. Alright, no foam. 93.5 with no foam. So a couple of these. Now again, as I said, I think the average is 96, and even though the average is 96, a couple of these are showing up around 96, 95.5, 95, but it's just that these don't have foam, and yet there's a vast difference in just these 6 alone that I've just weighed. Now this is the only one I have that has foam. We're going to see here 97.5. So if these are averaging out about 95, 96 without foam, and then you have 2 in there that are averaging 93, 92.5, so let's call it 93 grams. With the foam, it's 97.5. We can call that 98, sure. So what do we do with that? How are we going to solve this little mystery here? Like I said, Argos has a really great video on that. So I'm going to link him below. But I think what I'm going to do, and I wrote down the numbers here and I averaged them out, I'm going to go ahead and open up the foam so we can weigh the foam and see what kind of chase card we get in there. That'd be interesting. And then I'm also going to open, not this one. Let's see here. Yeah, I want to open that one too. This is one of the higher weighing ones, but these other ones I'm going to set to the side. So I'm only going to open 2 boxes today. Put those up there. Everything still looks good. Go ahead and shut that off. Set that aside. Okay, so you know what? Let's bring that back. Let's take a look here. Let's take a looky-loo. We'll zero that out. This is number 1, 95. 95 grams without foam. Just for consistency's sake. When I did the weighing before, I zeroed it out every time, but for the sake of the video, I decided not to. 97 with foam, so that's 2 grams of difference. So what we'll do is we'll open both of them. I'll weigh the cards, and I'll weigh the box and everything, and then I'll weigh the foam separately. So we'll get an idea of what's going on here. I'm going to start with the non-foam one here. Okay. The Kingslayer as usual. Alright. Yeah, so because of this whole weighing incident, you know, you go on the secondary market, and from what I've seen, it's been a while since I looked, but from what I've seen, the price on these haven't moved too much, and it's essentially like, I'm guessing what people are doing is they'll turn around and they'll be like, well, this is one of those ones that are, you know, it's less of a chance of getting a chase card. I'll just sell it on the secondary market. And they're selling it for, you know, what it's originally worth. I think about $50 these were going for. So there's your Series 0. Look for special inserts. So they have the 30 card packs here. They can come with that 31st pack, and that, or 31st card rather, and that would be like one of the chase cards, one of the specials there. Here's the back. Side to side. Okay, that's one of the chase cards. It doesn't show Steve Aoki, so Michael Waddell, he's one of the chase cards. Okay, are we back? Is this thing on? Okay, that was like the worst time for this thing to shut off, but let's turn that back on. Okay, I just opened this second package. You saw that. Let me go ahead, and we were just showing that off. That's one of the chase cards, Matt Waddell. All right, let's take away here. Ooh, that plastic didn't weigh too much. Okay, let's go and open her up. As you guys can see here, there was no foam insert. Very nice, very nice. Let's pop her right out here. Ta-da. Okay, so this is my first one opening. I've only seen a couple other openings. I saw Argos do his. That was fun. Okay, oh my gosh, my first set of tops. Ooh. Okay, so looks like there's a thick card right there, so I'm going to try to finagle that around here without revealing it. Okay, oh, there's gold something. Okay, let's take a look here. We have, set this aside. Alright. The Minnesota Iceman. Okay. Black Cat. By the way, I'm looking for the Joint Snake, of course. That'd be really nice to get him. Also looking for a Mothman, you know, who isn't. There's the Hoop Snake. Sam Sinclair, that's a pretty good one. Bigfoot. The Beast of Busco. Uncle Sam. Ooh, Roadside Diner. It's kind of nice. Radio silence, alright. Be very careful with the corners, and corners are shop. Or shop. Dim corners are shop. Contracted. Childhood's End. The Lava Bear. Bat Squatch. Old Green Eyes. There's Old Green Eyes. Ding Bell. Gumber. Oh! Ooh. That might be my new lucky boy right there. I think I have a reverse hollow normal Joint Snake as well, but there's my Joint Snake. There we go. Argo Pelter. Beast Titan. Okay. Killer Clown. Lake Worth Monster. Frozen People. Chibi Mothman. The Terror Bird. Gigi Bird. The Sliver Cat. From Fustel. Pukwudgie, Squank, Huggin' Molly, and oh, looky there, the snow snake. Okay, so we got the outer border one. That's kind of nice. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead. Actually, I'll put that one on top. Even though it's not like a first sighting, it's not a super chase card. It's kind of nice. I'll take it. My first holo tops. Okay, zero that out. Put that there. So the cards themselves are about 7.6. Let's throw that on top. 9.4. See that? What's that? 0.5? 5. Okay, so 95.5. So that's about what it was. So that's good enough. We'll take that off. And then I want to go ahead and see how much that one weighs. So that's 4.5 grams just the card. And that's the thicker card out of the lot here. So let's see what a normal card weighs, give or take. 2.5. So these chase cards, or rather these thicker cards here, whether it's a first sighting or just a just a holographic like this one, they're thicker. You can kind of even tell there's a thickness there. Damn, Snow Snake, you thick, homie. Shoo. Okay, so we got through our first one. No more camera issues here. Looks like we're still running fine there. So this one, and you can just kind of tell. It's kind of hard to push this one in. Okay. This one should have a foam insert if I'm correct. That's what I was feeling in there. If not, I'm very curious to see what is in there. Okay. I should have waited first. 98. I think it was 97 before, but 98. So we'll see how much that foam insert weighs before we do anything else. So let's say the average is 96. So I'm guesstimating that foam insert is give or take 2 grams? 2 grams. Okay, so there may not be a chase card in here because the weight, the average weight I'm seeing is like 96. I think in other people's videos too. So let's take a look here. I gotta get the thing open. There we go. Okay. Looks like there's one card. Okay, one thick boy there. Looks like another hollow. Okay, there's another snow snake. There be. There he be. The Mantis Man. Menahune. Hoop Snake. Black Cat. Hide Behind. Huggin' Molly. Loveland Frogman. Quetzalcoatlus. Sinkhole Sam. Piazza Bird. Oh, okay. Chapter 1 cover. That's actually a pretty nice card to get. We have the Young Power. Midnight's Escape. Quantum Power. Trepidero. Alien Astronaut. Shadow People. Ghost Ear. Old Green Eyes. Terror Bird. Wapaloosie. The Sliver Cat. Lava Bear. Sewer Alligator. River Dinos. Moon-Eyed People. Oh, love the bunny man. Absolutely love him. Killer Clown. And, alright, a Hollow Walkin' Sam. Okay. So essentially, from what I've heard, in order to get these chase cards, what you gotta do is, you gotta weigh them. Even in Argos' video, it looks like what he did was he weighed them with or without the foam piece. So the foam piece can still have chase cards from what I understand. But you gotta make sure you, it's like a heavier weight, because it could have 2 of these thicker cards. These are the thicker ones. Those are the chase cards, right? So you want to just pay attention to that. Like I said, the secondary market for these things has kind of been predetermined, which is kind of sad to see. You know, you like it when you go out, you buy that that booster box or that set, excuse me, and you're like, you know, this could be potentially an investment. You know, of course there's things that can get in the way of that. And sadly, something actually got in the way of this one. And, grab all my stuff here. Yeah. And of course the plastic. It's about That's about what it was. Yeah, you know, and it gets in the way of it. You're just like, dang, man. You know, you bought a few boxes of these. And the sad thing is you know, either you bought it when it came out or you didn't. And if you didn't, you kind of missed out, because people in the secondary market, they can just say they weighed it and then you get it. And, you know, maybe you could get a return on eBay or something saying it's not the exact product you got. But once you open it, it's like its value just disappears again. Or it gets even worse. So you definitely want to make sure you get in on wilderness tops. You know, that sold out. Oh, God, that sold out same day as well. Gosh. Hopefully you guys got some wilderness tops. If you didn't get any Series 0 MetaZoo here, hopefully you got some Series 1 wilderness tops, because, I mean, who knows what's going to happen with that. They say they fixed the issue, but, you know, we're going to be watching that like a hawk now, because part of this is you want to watch the secondary market value of these things. You want to know what it's worth or what it's going to be worth, because something like this, I mean, the Pokemon versions of these, if you had Series 1, hell, Series 3 Pokemon tops, I mean, that's worth some money right there. They don't make them anymore. They're not going to make them anymore, so... Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my first set of tops. I will have some more to come. I actually bought these directly from MetaZoo, Tops website, or through Tops rather. So I didn't get these from the secondary market. Thankfully, I got lucky. So I'm going to try to keep a few boxes for myself so they still retain their value. I think I'm going to open up my next Tops video. I'm going to open up a lighter weight one and one of the ones that are around 96 again. See what I get that time. So, yep. Go ahead and check out that Argos Anonymous video, though. I highly recommend it. It'll give you an idea of what to do and how to weigh them and try to figure out where the chase cards are or aren't. But man, yeah, that secondary market tanked. You know, sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. So, alrighty, everybody, take care.